Hello everyone and welcome back. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that if you like this type of content, then feel free to leave a like, and since you're already here, you might as well subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay notified whenever we post new videos. It's free, you're already here, and you can always change your mind. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and let's get on. Today we're gonna pick up from last video, which if you didn't see is gonna be linked up in the top right corner right now. As a small recap, after deforesting and leveling out about 1 acre of our property, it was finally time to set up the position of our house. We had the plumbing guys come over and do our rough plumbing, and right before Christmas of 2023 we got to pour the slab. It was perfect timing and the weather couldn't be more perfect for us. The concrete had to season for about 2 weeks to make sure that it's fully hardened before we can start framing, which fit great around Christmas and the New Year's holidays because we didn't have time to go over at the property. Nobody was going to be over there, so nobody was going to touch or mess up with anything. One thing though that surprised us, that even before we got to pour the slab, the person we were working with told us that we should already go ahead and start ordering and deciding on the windows because they just take a long time for them to process the order and get started and get them finished. But anyways, to say that we were excited when we started the framing would be quite an understatement. We often took Darius with us to see how the house was coming together, and yes, we absolutely use that as just as an excuse for us to see it as well, but can't blame us, we were just super excited to be there. Every time we went there, we were just astonished to see how much was done in such a small amount of time, as it was the first time for us witnessing a house being built from the ground up, especially it being our house. And obviously, every single time we went there with Darius, he was so curious about everything and would not stop asking questions. He always had to work, he had to have a tool in his hand or a piece of 2x4 or something. He always had to work as well in the house, which we found absolutely adorable. And we were glad that he was taking part of this process as well.
Și acum se pun pereți exterior la camera lui Titus. Pardon, al lui Andreea.
Darius was so excited that Benny gave him his measuring tape, and after so many questions that he asked during the previous visits, he now knew exactly where the rooms are, where his room is, and always tried to enter the rooms through their doors. No more phasing through walls for him.
Aici este dormitorul meu, a nostru. Are un geam și al doilea geam acolo. Este îngust și lung, teoretic sunt două camere în birou și dormitor.
The second day we arrived at the site, it was at around noon, and we were just in disbelief to see that the walls were almost completely done. Now we could clearly see the rooms, the living room, the kitchen, the bathrooms, the pantry, the laundry room. And after so much time, we can finally say, and my mom could rest assured that yes, we have more than enough room for everything that we have. During this whole process, we wanted to spend all of our time there to watch how everything was coming together. And it may not be a huge house, it wasn't a mansion, it was not big, but it was ours, it was our house. It was our small homestead, and we were happy that we were actually taking real steps, steps that we can see and touch, steps that will lead towards our dream of a simple, quiet, healthier, and self sufficient life.